What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blue Clouds TV. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Blue Clouds Media. It is the most captivating sports show in the world that brings you most Chelsea breaking news, previews of each and every games, and reviews on Premier League games. And also, this is the channel that you can hook up that talks about a lot that goes on in the Premier League. Welcome back to the channel again, guys. So today is a very beautiful day out here. 75 degrees Batman temperature over here, and it looks very beautiful. Chelsea fans, welcome back to the channel where we bring you all the Chelsea news, updates, and transfer news on the channel. And this today's we're going to talk about the Chelsea versus Aston Villa. Can the Blues finally find their goals? Premier League preview today. Chelsea midfielder Moises Caicedo is optimistic of returning to the pitch. Former Chelsea talent hints on a return to Stamford Bridge. There we go, guys. The preview is on. And, guys, it's not going anywhere. We'll be right back in a second. Welcome back to the show, beautiful people. Welcome back again to Blue Clouds Media Sports Channel. My name is Nate Zion, taking you through for the next 30 minutes of live, captivating, intriguing Chelsea preview of Sunday's game against Aston Villa. Chelsea will be hosting Aston Villa at the Bridge, and as it is, Chelsea is seeking for its second win of the Premier League season as the goal challenge Blues welcome a strong Aston Villa side to Stamford Bridge on Sunday. Chelsea has scored just 5 goals through 5 Premier League games, which is not good enough at all. And all those 3 goals came out from a defeat to Luton Town, and also 2-1 win against AFC Wimbledon, which was a cup game. So the team need to start scoring. Can they score? Can they score many goals against Aston Villa? Time will tell. You guys, let me know what you make of it. Formation-wise, let me know what you think Chelsea should go for. Should Chelsea stick with a back 3 or should Chelsea stick with a back 4 formation? And also, when we're going to go on and talk about Chelsea midfielder Moises Caicedo, he's optimistic to start. He will be fit to play against Aston Villa after missing after missing the Bournemouth clash, and also Caicedo returns will be a boost for Chelsea Football Club. Do you think so? Do you agree with that? As we have we've seen a lot from Moises Caicedo. He is a very, very good player. We've seen Leslie also came in. Do you think that Leslie should continue the progress. We saw good performance from Leslie. Should Leslie start from the bench or should Leslie start the game? You that are watching and listening, let me know what you make of that as we go on. And also, we'll be talking about the return of another talented player who started his career at Stamford Bridge as a youngster, which is Musiala. So across the line, we will talk about. Let's get into the preview more. Before we get into the preview, we'll talk a little bit about the press conference reaction. A lot of questions was being asked to Mauricio Pochettino in terms of his injury situation, and he did talk about Moises Caicedo. He need to assess him very well, which he think that he might start the game on Sunday. So, but he need only assessment. That is what is looking like at this moment. And also Maduiki also he did talk about Maduiki Broja. One more week for I think one more week. I don't know if it's a one more week, but that's what I wrote down. Probably I was writing something else. Did he say one more week for Broja? I can't recall exactly because I was not reading it. I was listening by voice and taking down notes. Probably I might have missed something. But anyway, he did talk about Broja. Then a question that was being asked in Mauricio Pochettino in terms of how the fans, the expectations of the fans, and why the boo of the players in the team after the Bournemouth game. And he said he believed that the fans are going to be behind the team and support the team, and that's what I've been asking for. What else would we ask for? So okay, Steven has put into the Discord group. So I'll let me see if I can share that with you guys right now as we're here. But then before I do that, let me acknowledge friends and family. I wouldn't say friends, I call them family. Each and every one of you that is here, I call you guys all family. Phantom of many topics, and let's trade Modric for a striker. That would be nice though. But what kind of striker you want to trade Modric for? If you want to trade Modric for a striker, it should be a world-class striker. For to hit the like, thank you very much, Phantom. Much love to you as usual. I know there's no day that you've been on the channel without liking a specific video. But thank you, Phantom, for liking. Poch said that they need to assess Caicedo tomorrow. Yes, I did talk. He need to be assessed very well. And also, Caicedo need to recover properly. If it's not ready, I don't recommend Pochettino and the medical staff to use him. And I know they know better. They know where we stand in terms of our injury situation. So they will do the right thing. Ivan Toney agreed to terms with Arsenal. Ivan Toney agreed terms with Arsenal. It hasn't been made publicly yet, but then there are some rumors surrounding Ivan Toney, interest in Liverpool, and also interest in the way Arsenal play, which was being said by himself. I'm quoting Ivan Toney. He said he liked the way Arsenal play, but I haven't seen any reports linking Ivan Toney if he did agree to any terms with Arsenal Football Club. Steven said I put it in the Discord group from Chelsea website. So let me get it from the Discord group right now as we're speaking live. Thank you very much, Steven. Steven, if you are free and you want to join. Okay. Sorry, I didn't see that on time, Steven. My bad. I wasn't sure of your availability. That is why I did not take it in this. It's sent over. Let me read what it's right there for us. If I can share it, I'll share it on the screen for everyone to have a look at it. I think this one it's from Banu Badishir report on it. So let me share it real quick. It's a bit small. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's not really a tweet, but yeah, it won't let me. It won't let me. But yeah, but guys, I'll read this for you. This Amanda Broja. Maybe we need one day more. I think that's what I was trying to write over here. Amanda Broja, one more day, and I said one more week. So yeah, Amanda Broja, it says maybe we need one more day, but maybe Broja can be involved on Sunday. We are not sure. We need to assess him tomorrow. We need to recover players, and it is important that many players start to be available to be involved in the game. So yes, I feel, look guys, I've said it on a different platform and I'm gonna say it again. I see Chelsea's season turning around against Aston Villa. Believe it or not, the team's season was turned around, and Chelsea will go on a 5-6 game run without losing. 5-6 game run, mark it. I said 5 to 6 game run without losing. Mark it and clip it wherever you are. Write the date, write the time that I'm saying this, and I'll bring it back. Chelsea will go on a 5 to 6 game run without losing the game, and that's when the season turns around. It's on Sunday against Aston Villa. Trust in me. On Banyo Badishia, it was different muscle. It was different muscle. It was minor, small. So it was a small minor. What I said over here, yeah, Badishia minor muscle said over there. So he is training with Rhys James, Connor Chukwuemeka, and Trevor Chalobah. Chalobah, they are close to being involved with the team for training. So that's an update. That's an update coming from the team news. Big up to you, Bank, from Chelsea. Chelsea, big Chelsea fan in the Senegalese land. One of my biggest fan in Senegal. Big up to you, my brother. I hope to see you soon on YouTube. I know you've been very, very busy. You got a lot going on, and you're a bit far away from home. But I hope when you get back, we'll see you back on the stream. Big up to you, my brother. Take care. And this one, I think this one, you guys can see this a little bit better. Pochettino also believe an update on the fitness of Nuni Madueke and Mark Cucurella, both of whom missed the trip to the Vitality Sports Stadium. Mark suffered a fever, but was back when we restarted training. Nuni has been involved during the week, so I think, yes, he is ready. So Nuni Madueke is ready on the right-hand side. Let's see what Madueke's inclusion could do to the team. Thank you very much, Stephen, for sharing that with us over there. I think we've pretty much have last one here. We need to assess Moises Caicedo tomorrow. Saturday we was training individually. Today, not with the team. Today we will assess tomorrow and see if he can be involved. So thank each and every one of you for listening on the show today. What all do we have here? Big up to you, my big fan, Metal Face Doom. Big up to you, Metal Face Doom. Steven, Metal Face Doom says happy birthday to the legend Thiago Silva. Big up to you, Thiago Silva. Happy birthday to you, bro. Hope you get much more, more age to your elbow so you can get that experience and keep playing the highest level, Thiago Silva. Much love to you, Thiago. What else do we have here? My brother is even joining us here on YouTube. He said, Bang from Senegal. Big up to you, brother. I said, my brother Zion. Big up to you too. Big up to you too, my brother. Yeah, I like when people call me by my name, Zion. He said, Chelsea will win. He said Chelsea will win. Absolutely. I predicted Chelsea 2-0 against Aston Villa. In the past, I have predicted some, and a lot of them have come to pass. They were true. Some did not make it, but some did. So, yeah, big up to you, everyone that is joining us. Guys, do not forget to subscribe to Blue Clouds Media Sports channel on YouTube. And also, if you're watching us live on Facebook, you can find Blue Clouds Media on Facebook. So if you haven't see any of our platform and you're just on YouTube, and you haven't seen Blue Clouds Media on Facebook, the link is right there in the description below. Get into it, and you can connect Blue Clouds Media also over there. You can watch us on Facebook if you don't have time to be on YouTube. If you're a Facebook lover, Blue Clouds Media is also on Facebook. You can connect and then follow us on Facebook. Thanks for everyone that's joining us here. So yes, we still continue with the news. The news is straight that we've gone through the review the press conference reaction, and also we've talked about Gallagher. There was a question that was being asked on Conor Gallagher in regards to his captainship, and then look, and he said Gallagher was a captain against Wimbledon. If you guys remember, he said Gallagher did not even knew that he was going to be a captain until he went to the dressing room. He picked up his jersey and he found a captain's band under his dress, and he was like, "Wow, what a surprise!" So Mauricio Pochettino said it's something that they do. Gallagher should expect that he was going to be the captain because he has so much experience. Experience is the thing. Experience as a player with Chelsea. If because among all the players, he's the only player with much experience in the team. So Gallagher did not even know he was going to be a captain until the day he found out he was going to be a captain. But he's been a captain for 2 games for Chelsea already. Let's hope. Look, I'm hoping that Gallagher can be the player that everyone wants him to be, so he can also help the English national team. I would be very happy if Gallagher could start scoring goals. Steven, I've sent the link in the Discord group, so if you can find it, you can. Yes, Gallagher can go ahead and be a better player only if he can hold that captainship role very well. Even if it's not a captain, he wants to make him a leader, just like Steven have said over here. Steven said he's trying to make them a team full of leaders. That is very, very important. So even when Reece James absent, there should be someone there that can take that mountain, that can take that leadership role, even without a captain. Just like Chelsea Perspective said the other day, Gallagher doesn't even Thiago Silva doesn't need the handband to even captain the team. He does it even without the handband. So that is good, by the way. So yes, Villa will be coming in with. We have to watch out for certain players. Only Watkins. We have to watch out for only Watkins. We have to watch out for Leo. What is his name again? This Jamaican player. Leo Bentley, I think Leo Bentley, that's the name. I can't get all the name in there. Come on, Jonathan. I did say his name a couple minutes ago. And then we have to watch out for what's his name again? These other players. This I think he plays for the Scottish national team. Villa has some good players. They have some good players over there. We have to be very. They have lots of energy. They have a lot of them are playing in that division. They are strong. They can pull a threat. But I know Chelsea can dominate. But how can we get the goals? We need to find a specific ball and pray over it. For these guys can hit that ball and make it to the back of the net. Jackson, Sunday will be your day, Jackson. Sunday will be your day. Keep doing what you're doing. You will get the goals. It's not there. Oh, I don't know why. I thought I did, but I'll do it again. Let me send it in there again. Right. I did. Oh, okay. I see why. Yeah, I sent it, but I did not enter. I posted it, but I did not click on enter to make it to you. So sorry, my bad. My bad for that. All right, guys, please let's say it again. Do not forget to like the wonderful stream when you join us here. Everyone is welcome to Blue Clouds Media. You don't have to be a Chelsea fan, but if you love association football, this platform it's open for you. But to be honest with you, my name is Nate Zion again. I am a Chelsea fan, but I love football in that regard. So John McGann. Yeah, John McGann is the name. John McGann, he's the name. Very good player. Welcome back to the stream, Mr. Steven. How's your day going, sir?
Yeah, it's going all right. How are you doing?
Yes, I'm doing all right. I'm doing wonderful. Like I always say, if I wake up a day and I see the birds singing, I see the light, and I hear the horns of cars, all I have to do is to thank God that I have another day. He has added another day to my life again. So I'm very happy and blessed to be here, and for you to join me here, it's also wonderful.
Yeah, it's good to be back on after about a week and not being able to be on due to different things. It's good to be back on.
Yes. Sometimes we have to take care of behind the scenes issue. I always say family first. If you have anything to attend, do that. If it has to be with family, take care of that before you do any other thing. Because all friends can neglect you, but remember, the family are always there to receive you back, no matter how prodigal you've been if you know the story of a prodigal son, you could always say parents are always there to take you back. So thank you for joining us here. Stephen, press conference has been released. Mauricio Pochettino has had his say injury situations on these players. He did talk about Mando Brocha. He talked about Cucurella. Cucurella, we all know that he's ready to be in contention. But the most players that we're willing to hear about their health, it's Moises Caicedo, Armando Broja, whether we're going to start or not. What's your take on the press conference reaction before we go into tactical of the game against Villa on Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, I actually didn't watch it. I was too tired. I was actually asleep. So I woke up, I looked on the website for the injury stuff. Because that's the main thing I listen to conferences for anyway. And it's good to hear we're on the edge of getting 3 players back on top of Broja and Caicedo in terms of Chalobah, Reece, and I forgot who the other one was. But it's good that they're coming back, and then obviously Broja could play this weekend potentially. And obviously we got to see the assessment on Caicedo, but he's obviously not far away now. It'll be either this weekend or I think we got Brighton midweek, haven't we?
Next week?
I think Brighton's midweek. I think we're playing on Sunday, and then I think we're playing Wednesday against Brighton.
Okay.
In the cup.
I think I have to. In the cup. Okay, cup match.
Yeah, I think it's on Wednesday, because if we're playing on Sunday, it would have to be Wednesday. If not, I've got my weeks mixed up.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think a Wednesday. If we're gonna play on Wednesday, why wouldn't you play on Saturday?
No, because if we were playing on Tuesday, we would play Saturday.
Okay, so 3 days.
But yeah,
3 days different.
Whilst you got it up, if you quickly type in like Chelsea FC fixtures or something, you should see it should come up.
League.
No, let me go. You just type it into Google or another search engine, whichever one you use.
Okay, I'll do that just a second whilst.
Yeah, because I'm on my phone today, so I can't go off of here to check it.
Yeah, I'll get that. Not a problem. I'll get that.
Yeah, it's so nice to actually be on the brink of getting a fair few of our injured players back. I think it doesn't take a genius to know that's one of the big issues we've had this season. In the sense that obviously we're 5 games into the season, 5-6 games into the season, and we've already had something like 15 injuries across that time.
Yeah.
And they're key players as well. You think Reece James, Badiashile can be a key player for us as well. Even if it's not key in terms of they're starting every game, but in terms of depth, because we've seen our depth the last few games. You've got 2 goalkeepers on the bench. You've got 2, 3, 4 academy players on the bench. So our depth has been weakened because of these injuries, which I think gets overlooked by some people because they just want to play blame game, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I think some people overlook that and go, oh, but he's got to do this and he's got to do that and this player should this and this player should that. Like, it's not as simple as that. Like, if we've got injuries, then it hinders the team. That is the simple way of putting it. But some people never wanted Poch, so they completely ignore the fact that about half our squad is injured, so that they can say they want Poch out because of the results on there.
For some reason, it's not changing to the dark mode. But yeah, this is what we have, Stephen. We played Luton Town. We went ahead and played Wimbledon 2-1, and then Nottingham Forest, which we lost, Bournemouth, which we drew. Then also Chelsea, Aston Villa.
So Wednesday, EFL Cup
then
Wednesday.
Wednesday, you got it right. You were right. So Wednesday we have Chelsea, Brighton. So
how nice would it be if Caicedo's fit for that and Colwell starts as well, and both of them score against Brighton as a massive middle finger?
That would be something that Chelsea have suffered from over the years against teams that we sold our players to and then end up biting us in our backside.
You remember
So,
Daniel Sturridge scored from outside the box against us a few years ago when he was at Liverpool.
Yep, I remember Daniel Sturridge.
Do you know what's
I think
worse? Sometimes it's the ones that don't even that had a very good chance at Chelsea in terms of they were getting quite a bit of game time and whatnot, yeah.
they were not getting much game
Or
time, and they were asking for game time, and we said
no,
no,
but I'm
you're not
saying
good enough. So go.
sometimes the one that annoys me more is the ones that it annoys me because we concede anyway. But the ones that annoy me most are the ones that got their opportunity here, didn't take it. They were terrible for us, or just bad or average, whatever you want to call them. And then they score against us because that one hurts more because they did basically nothing for us.
That's right. So, Stephen, we'll be looking at these fixtures, and then there'll be a big fixture coming up after Brighton game. We have Fulham also to face. Then we go to
That's away, isn't it?
Do what again?
Fulham's away, isn't it?
Fulham
I
away.
wasn't looking. That's why. Yeah, Fulham
then
away, Burnley away.
Yeah, Burnley away. Then we have Chelsea, Arsenal, which is at the Bridge again.
Oh, I'm looking forward to going to that.
Yeah, it's a win. It's a win for Chelsea. If anyone is there panicking, Chelsea is winning that game hands down. I'm telling you,
bro.
Those that
getting
go to
players like Reece back before that game would be key. If we can get Reece back before then, it's going to be massive.
Hope he comes and play a game, or maybe 60 minutes or 40 minutes a game before that game, because the bigger the fixture, the more you put so much strains on your muscles. You get what I'm saying, Steven? You know, I know every game is difficult though, but London Derby, they're trying to put their optimal best, which they'll be playing above 100%. So, big up to Tony Tiger. Big up to you. Says big up me and Steven, and salute Patrick. Absolutely. Hope that we can see Mr. Patrick here today. Oh, salute. Oh, I forgot Patrick is already here. What the hell is wrong with me? I am a Chelsea fan on loan to Bayern Munich. Yeah. So
here we go. Because of his mate, too cool.
Phantom, so be it. Okay. I've never wanted Poch. I want Poch out to get Mourinho in. Mourinho ain't going nowhere.
Mourinho ain't coming.
He's not coming anywhere. I never wanted Poch, which I just read. So, Phantom, thank you for that comment. But Mourinho is not going anywhere, brother. Frank Lampard scored against Chelsea as a Man City sub. Yes. That hurt. Yeah. That hurt to have Frank Lampard come in. And I think we drew that game, Stephen. We were winning. We were winning that game. And Lampard had that 1-1.
I think we drew 1-0.
Yeah, 1-1. I remember
but
that
it's all right because we went on to win the league that season. So it's okay. It's fine.
Yeah. You can walk from Stamford Bridge to Craven Cottage in 20 minutes. Well, that's not far. You should have seen Dan earlier on. Dan, where was Dan? Metal Face. What was he? Was he on the space? He doesn't send me the link, so I can't tell when it goes on the space. So he was landing. He was landing it on the owners. Yeah, I don't think that's right. I don't know with Dan. Dan sometimes, I think he's just abusing these owners, in my opinion. Dan sometimes he talks too much, but then these owners have only literally been in the club for just one season. They haven't been there for 3 years. If you want to know how bad it is, go and look at Everton. Go and look at West Ham United.
They're about, to be fair, Everton ownership, apparently the ones they're trying to get in at 777 partners or whatever, they don't have a very good track record, apparently.
Absolutely.
So it could actually be just as bad now, like, if this still goes through, as what they already have.
Yeah. So how bad is it for Dan, for you to going on the owners? I think they have done certain things wrong. In my opinion,
you always do anyway.
Yeah, every manager does mistakes.
Business venture.
Simon Jordan did a lot of mistakes when he was with Crystal Palace. So every manager make mistakes. Every owner make mistakes. But then
every human makes mistakes. Never mind just manager and owners. Just generally speaking, everyone makes mistakes.
Unless Dan himself doesn't make mistakes, then I'll take it. But every manager, every owner has made a lot of mistakes. Roman Abramovich makes so many mistakes. in his
Do you
life
know
as
what
a
I don't
manager.
get though?
Go on,
Like,
Steve.
I was speaking to someone the other day, yeah, and they went, "Oh, but under Roman, this, that, and the other." I went, "Yeah, okay, cool." But also, there was a lot of issues towards the end of it, and they went, "What issues? We won Champions League." I went, "We were papering over cracks. Like, when's the last time we had an elite striker? Diego Costa. That's the last time we had a truly elite striker. That
Right.
was Conte. Conte forced him out the door. Do you
Yeah,
remember
and
that one?
yeah,
We
we
haven't
could
had
have
a striker since. Well, we've had strikers. We just haven't had a top striker.
we could have got more out of Diego Costa for like maybe one more season, or maybe 2 more seasons.
Yeah,
Maybe
Conte
2
messed
more
us up
seasons.
on that one.
Yeah, that was wrong. That was wrong from Conte. You know, coaches have made so many mistakes, managers have made so many mistakes. But then we are under a different regime, a different model. Roman is the best owner in the world. I don't see, metal face. I don't know how you describe Roman as the best manager. Can you what Roman did under his term and what Man City are doing now? If Roman has done the same thing and continue the progress of winning trophy, then I can say Roman Abramovich was the best manager ever. Look at what City are
Manager.
doing, and best owner ever. Look at what City are doing now. They're winning the trophy every year. The
They're
Premier League
breaching
trophy.
rules though.
I know, but we also did, and we suffered for it. We did.
Yeah.
Everyone breaks rules, Stephen. Rules, they will break it, but on the football pitch, let's look at what is going on the football pitch. The rules are there, but the rules don't play the football. But I'm talking about the football pitch. Look at what is happening with City. Every year, the title belongs to them. Every year. No one is fighting with them with the title. There's no competition for City. That is what Roman should have done. That's the dynasty he should have created down. We win the
That's
Premier
what
League.
these lot are trying to do.
Yeah, that's what these new owners are trying to do. We win a Premier League season this year. We have to go for another 2 years to win it. Then we got to go another 3 years to win it. Now it's about 6 years now since we win the Premier League. How is that? So is it that bad for these owners that have been there for 1 season? And look at the number of players that they've brought in and the changes already that the team is going through. After Roma was trying to rebuild Stamford Bridge, but because of what went wrong, he couldn't finish it. But the new owners have put that in consideration already because they are American owners and they know the competition that is here in America. They want to replicate the same thing in the UK. They want to have one of the best football stadium in Europe. You can put Tottenham Hotspur Stadium
One of the best
aside.
in Europe and then the best in London.
There you go.
And one of the best in
So
England.
it's gonna be better than what you see from the Emirates. Emirates Stadium is just nothing. That's what these new owners wants to build. If you haven't seen what the Bench Stadium, the stadium for the Atlanta FC, go and look at it, bro. Go and look at it, guys. Look at that stadium. You can say this is a world-class stadium.
If I'm not
Underground
mistaken,
trains.
if I'm not mistaken, when our new owners came in, they said they want to build a stadium worthy of the biggest team in London or something to that effect, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. So the team is in the right spot, man. London, the most attractive, would I say geographical location in would I say UK or England? England, yeah, England. Sometimes
Yeah,
I get
you
confused
could
with the UK.
technically say UK, yeah.
Yeah, I can say UK. Okay, in UK, you get what I'm saying. One of the best. The stadium is right there. So let's just support these owners and be right behind them. All right, Phantom Mini Topic said Man City has Haaland, the GOAT. Haaland is not a GOAT. No.
Haaland isn't the GOAT. You
Haaland.
can't call him a GOAT.
You cannot call Haaland the GOAT. I was listening to Talk Sports yesterday. Somebody called Roberto De Zerbi a great coach. And I was like, how is he a great coach? What has he achieved? What has Roberto De Zerbi win to be calling?
I think
Roberto
he's
De Zerbi
quality
a great
for
coach?
sure.
You cannot call him a great coach. He's a good coach.
You can't.
No, you
You
cannot
can't
call
say
him.
he's great yet. He needs to be more. He needs to be consistent over multiple years to get the great. Well, in the Premier League anyway.
I mean, to win trophies.
He's been at other clubs and stuff from other countries, sure. But I want to see him be consistent in the Prem with Brighton, who aren't one of the big teams.
Steven, that doesn't qualify you to be the great alone. To be the
No,
great,
but I'm not
why
saying
why
he is.
is
I'm saying
Jose
he's good. He's quality,
okay?
but he needs to be consistent over multiple years in the Premier League. And if he can do it
That's
with
right.
Brighton, then I'll say he's great because Brighton isn't a big team. They don't spend on big names. They do what we're trying to do. You get them, well, mostly what we're trying to do. You get younger players, you make them yourself. Like what we're trying to do with some of them, like Kendry Paez, Andre Santos,
Right.
players like that. That's a Brighton signing. That's what they do. That's why it would be more impressive if he can consistently get them into Europe for the time that he's at Brighton, because if he does it for multiple seasons, it won't be long till he's snapped up by a big team. And I
Thank you very
think
much.
that we can definitely agree on, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. But he need to start winning trophy so for them to add the
It's not
great
it's
coach to his name,
not easy with Brighton though. That's what I'm saying. You need to impress with them
and then
and
move on to the
then
biggest
get
team.
that big job where you can get those trophies.
That's right. That's right. So yeah. So I disagree. Stephen disagree for adding the great coach to his name. So Man of Face Doom said we won it all under Roman, who also can say the same. That's true. That's true. That alone I'm not taking. But then how did we win it? We've won 2 Champions League under Roman. We've won everything under Roman, and it's good. It's good resume. But something that I think that we could have added it to our winning ways was consistency.
Mm-hmm.
And it was there. We were consistent within the period, like from the time he took over for 6 years. We were very consistent in terms of sweeping every trophy in UK. And even in Europe, we were consistent. But I got to a point, the consistency broke away in terms of managerial role. Too many managers coming in.
That was
Broke
always there,
that.
to be fair.
Yeah, it broke that relationship, and we couldn't win a trophy, Premier League trophy, like we should have been doing it all the time. All right, Tony said Roman earned the right to make mistakes when he joined. The improvement was immediate. The new owners have made the club a joke.
But you can't say that because what Roman achieved, you can't do better than that, especially in your first year. You can't. So the only way is to be starting worse. You can't say, oh, they could improve from what Roman's last year was. It's just not possible.
Yes, Phantom
The
shared this
last
news.
the last 12 to 18 months of Roman, yeah, we won a Champions League, a Super Cup, and a Club World Cup. You can't say that these lot could have done better than that. They just couldn't. It wasn't possible.
All right. Phantom, thank you very much, Steven. Phantom said I will swap any 6 players to Man City to get Haaland for 6 years. I won't. Thanks. This young have gotten I've gotten everything elite from Roman's reign from the board. Players to the dinner. Is it Diner Lady?
Dinner lady.
Some people say Dina, some people say Diner. So I'm not so sure.
Diner, I think Diner is with 1 N and Dinner's
one
with
N.
2.
Okay. Rupert Dezebi, it's a winner. Big up everyone up here. Big up to you, Nick. Big up to you, Gulam. Nice to see you coming back on the show again. Thanks to each and every one of you that has been on Blue Clouds Media Sports Show. My name is Nate Zion. I'm hearing Tony has agreed the personal terms with Woolwich FC. Is that Arsenal you're talking about? Woolwich or Woolwich FC? We have won everything except the Conference Cup. Conference Cup. Oh yeah,
Conference League.
Yeah,
We've
can never find ourselves there.
We've not been in it. You can't win it if you're not in it.
Yeah, we haven't been there. If we found ourselves there, we'll win it. Jose Mourinho won the Conference Cup, second tier European with AS Roma. He did a wonderful job, Jose. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Go ahead, Steven. Thank you. I want to love you.
Again, Phantom, like I said, you can't say, oh, Jose won that, Chelsea haven't. Chelsea haven't been in that.
Chelsea have never been in that league.
Chelsea can't win a competition you're not in. It is literally impossible. That's like me saying, oh, I want Chelsea to win La Liga. It's not going to happen, is it? Because we're not competing in it.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Or imagine if Celtic won the Premier League. Okay, Scottish Premier League they can, yeah. English Premier League they can't because they're not competing in it. Do you see the point I'm making?
Yeah, I see the
Like,
point you're making 100%.
it makes no sense to say it when the team's not competed in it. We've only ever competed in Champions League and Europa League. In the 2 years that the Conference League's been around, Chelsea haven't been in it. If Chelsea were in it, Chelsea cakewalk the whole thing.
That's right.
So
So
like we do with
Europa, yeah, we could have won it if you found ourselves in there.
Bro,
So,
every time we've been in the Europa League, we've won it. Imagine the Conference League. Easy.
Yeah. All right, people. We're gonna move on from there, Steven. We gotta continue with the stream. So we did talk about the review. Aston Villa. What should Chelsea supposed to expect from Aston Villa? I've said mine earlier on. I can still add some more to it. Steven, Aston Villa, very big, difficult team that Chelsea will be facing on Sunday. Expectations?
Yeah, I mean, Emery's got cooking. Let's be honest. Like, he came in and they were in a bad spot, and he came in and they're in Europa Conference now. So he came in around halfway through the season, or just before that? I think he came in around the time of the World Cup, didn't he?
Yeah. That's right.
I think it was about then. It was around about a couple games after we played them or something like that. And then he turned it around. They got into Europe in the Conference League. So he's got a decent squad. Like, let's be honest. Also, please close down John McGinn. Do not let this guy shoot from range. For goodness sake.
Yeah.
This guy loves scoring screamers. We can't let that happen.
John McGinn, we got to keep on him. Keep our eyes on him. That's the guy I was talking about during. I can't even remember what his name was. John McGinn.
Yeah, Scotsman.
Yeah, big up to Melissa and watching us on Facebook. Thank you very much. All our viewers that are watching Blue Clouds Media on Facebook. We're streaming live on 2 platforms, Facebook and YouTube. So phantom of many topics that maybe we get Conference League next year. No way. Salute.
I'll take nothing over the Conference League.
Una Emery won with Villarreal. He's won many times with Villarreal.
He won the Europa League with it, yeah.
Yeah.
With them.
Yeah, so
I'd rather nothing over the Conference League, I'll be honest.
So this is, I don't want to start with Steven. Do you want us to go with prediction lineup, or do you want us to just, because it's kind of difficult trying to get the right players that will be in the game on Sunday. So I haven't stopped doing predictions. Too many injuries, and when you predict, you don't even predict them right.
We know the bulk of it anyway. Let's be honest. We know the majority of it, what it's going to be.
All right,
there's just a couple that we wouldn't be sure on.
Keep John Miguel away. Philippe Coutinho. Don't worry too much about Philippe Coutinho. He's not the same guy that we used to.
Hasn't Coutinho gone to Qatar?
Coutinho.
He went to Qatar, didn't he? No, he went to Qatar, I think, because the Qatar window, like the Saudi window, hadn't closed. So I think he moved to Qatar in the end.
Oh, okay. Probably I didn't get that news earlier on time. So yeah. Guys, do not forget,
was like a week or so ago. It was about the same time the Saudi window closed.
Okay, if you're joining us, do not forget to put a like on the video. It will help the channel go a long way. And also, Steven, one news that I want to talk about, it's the likes of what's his name? Musiala. What's his name again? Musiala, General Musiala. It shows some interest. He would love to come back to the Premier League and join Chelsea. And he always see Chelsea as his mother home or motherland or whatever it is. He described it. I'm trying to get that information.
He's Cobham, isn't he?
Yeah, Cobham boy.
Yeah, another one.
All right, so former Chelsea talent hint on a return to Stamford Bridge will Pochettino entertain the notion. According to report from Football London, General Janelle Musiala, his skills at Chelsea before blossom into one of the most electrifying talents in the global football scenes with Bayern Munich. Interesting. Musiala has already hinted that he might consider the possibility of returning to Chelsea at some point in the future. Steven, what do you think? Would you take him back if he wants to move to Chelsea? And how do you see his progress already? How do you see his progress?
It goes without saying he's a top talent. Like, you have to be, how can I put this? You have to be foolish to say he ain't talented. He isn't one of the best young talents in the world. You would be a fool to say that. Like, to disagree with it, rather.
Right.
Because he's up there. He 100% is. I think he's still about 21 or something, if I'm not mistaken.
21, very difficult to handle. Man United found it very difficult to handle him, but he's still got a long way to go. He can still prove to be one of the top players in the world. Guys, I've sent the link in there. If you have, I won't be streaming on Saturday. I won't be streaming on Sunday. I take that 2 days off and come back again for Monday. So if you want to join us here and share with us what your prediction is for the game against Villa on Sunday, yes, be my guest. The link is right there. Join us here on the platform. I'll be much happy to hear what you think, how Chelsea can handle the game, and what are we supposed to look out for. My big brother is here. Metal Face, big up to you, my brother. Calling us from UK, right?
Yeah, from London.
London, precise. What's the geographical location, to be precise? I don't want the address, but geographical location.
West London.
West London. And what's around you? What's around the vicinity?
What surrounding areas?
Yeah, surrounding areas. One major thing that you can pinpoint that is close to you. Maybe a hospital, a club, nightclub.
Yeah, Hayes. Where the old training ground used to be.
Oh, okay. Steve, you know that, right?
In Hayes.
What was that?
The old training ground. The old Chelsea training ground.
Oh, what? It's not
used
too
to be
far from where you are.
Used to be in Hayes.
He said Hayes. All right, so our brother is here. Metaface, what should Chelsea expect from Aston Villa, and what's your prediction? And what would it like to start in the game on Sunday?
Hopefully, Chelsea win. I know. I think Villa they just played in Europe, didn't they?
Yeah, they played last night because they're in the Europa Conference.
Hopefully, that's took a toll on some of their players and whatnot. And our players go for the fucking win, because it's a shambles at the moment, mate. It really is. It's not looking good, but hopefully, I'm thinking maybe a 1-0, maybe 2-1.
Okay.
But hopefully we can snag a 1-0 win. I'll be more than happy with that.
Yeah, I was hoping 2-0. That's something that I'm thinking.
Bro, I'll take
that
any win at this point, man.
Season will turn around against Villa. Tony said, if we can achieve 21 points from the next 10 matches, I will give the project an apology. If we get 5 points, then relegation could be on the card. That's something Roma never won.
You don't win relegation.
Yeah, he never win. He cannot sideline relegation to Roman. All right, Metaface, go ahead, brother.
Well, what would you want? My starting 11?
Yeah, well, you're starting 11. Who you want to see tomorrow, and any cautious in terms of Villa's players who we have to watch out for. Lil Benley, I'm sure. I don't know. I can't even say his name anymore.
Yeah, Diaby too. Yeah.
Diaby, another player.
Oh, I forgot they signed him. Guy's an absolute beast.
He's dangerous. He is dangerous. He's experienced as well. He's someone that we need, or should have got. But
yeah,
my 11 would be Sanchez in goal. I want to see Chilwell on the left back. I want to see Colwell left centre back, and I want to see Disasi, Disasi centre back as well. Because I hear Silva's injured. He picked up a little knock. Happy birthday to him, by the way. Right back, obviously Gusto.
Okay.
Two DMs. I want to see Moukoko and Enzo playing as
Leslie.
the deep line midfielder. I don't want to see him play as the 10.
Leslie and who?
Leslie and Enzo.
Enzo. Okay.
Yeah, Big Les and Enzo.
Mhm.
Then I want to see Palmer as the 10, Mudryk on the left, Sterling on the right, and obviously Nicholas Jackson up front. And I want to see Broja come on if he can. So I'm hearing he's like back, kind of.
I
Yeah, he might be able to play some.
I think I'm missing
minutes.
one player. You said Leslie and Enzo. Then up front,
He said
you
Leslie,
have
Enzo, Mudryk, Palmer, Sterling, and then Jackson, if I'm not
Jackson
mistaken.
up top. Yeah.
Mudryk, Palmer, Leslie, Mudryk, Palmer, Palmer, Sterling, and then Jackson up front, right?
Yeah. Mudryk, Palmer, Sterling, Jackson up front.
So you play the 4-2-3-1.
Yeah, and Silver's dropped, and so's Gallagher.
Silver drop to Gallagher. Steven, what do you make of those lineup? Any changes in that lineup that you don't think? You have Chilwell left, Cowell, Disasi and Cowell on the right position as the left centre back, and Disasi on the right centre back. Gusto right left back, right back position. Then Chilwell left back position, with Mudryk in that order. Then Sterling on the right hand side. Enzo and Leslie plays as a pivot in front of the defenders. Then we have Cole Palmer as number 10 in the midfield. Any changes? Jackson up front.
I think Gallagher will start, but I don't disagree with what you say, really. Like, I'm with you on it. Like, you can't really drop Leslie. I thought he was absolutely classy the other day. I doubt Caicedo's going to be ready to start, if he's even ready enough to be in the squad, because, like Poch said, he's been in individual training and they've got to assess him tomorrow. So even if he is okay to be in the squad, he ain't starting.
Yeah,
I don't drop Leslie. I don't think we should risk it, even if he does pass his fitness test, because that would just be stupidity. Just let the guy have the extra couple of days before Brighton, assess him before Brighton. If he's ready, then let him cook.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So, in all these numbers, the players, the only one you don't think that Poch will field on the day will be Gallagher. I mean, Leslie.
No, I think he might put Gallagher.
Over
I
Leslie,
don't know.
right?
I don't know who of those he would take out, but I think he probably does play Gallagher.
No.
Okay.
But I also said I don't disagree with what was said. Like, I'm 100% with playing that. That would actually be a nice team to play as well.
I mean, that's who I'd play.
Yeah, no, I'm with you, but I just think he will probably almost definitely play Gallagher from the start.
But he's been our best midfielder, so I wouldn't disagree with that. It's just where he's playing. I don't want to see him in the pivot. He's wasted there.
He's been playing. This is a weird thing though, because technically he's been as the 10, yet Enzo's been further ahead of him, even though Enzo's been starting in the deeper role. It's like Enzo's sort of got a bit of a free role, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, Enzo's been starting in the 10. That is very, very weird.
Although I think he did that
Enzo's
for, I think I said it on a stream before, I think he played that for River when he was at River.
River play.
Yeah, I think he played as a 10 for them.
How old was he then, like?
Don't know, but at least he's done it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess so.
But I want to see Palmer start, man. Palmer, you can see when he comes on, like, he helps us. He's more direct. He's trying to get forward, trying to make things happen.
Yeah, how
and
much
I think he deserves a start.
40, 50 million. That's a lot of money for someone.
40 odd million.
He didn't have.
To be fair, his first game he didn't start because he'd only joined a couple of days before.
Yeah, and he looked good when he came on.
Yeah, but you can tell he's been at Man City though, just by the way he plays. He's constantly looking to progress it. Like, oh man, I can't wait until we see more of him from the start though.
All right, let me read some few comments, guys. No Mudryk coming from I'll read some few comments here. Tony said that if we can achieve 21 points from, okay, I think I've read that one.
You read that one, I remember.
Yeah, I want Sterling to play. Yes, Sterling has to play no matter what. No Modric coming from Phantom. I've been the topic.
Okay, Phantom. Who would you put instead of Modric then? Whilst you're saying that comment, who would you start instead?
On the left hand side?
No, I'm asking Phantom who he would start ahead of Modric because he said no Modric, but he hasn't given an answer to who he would play instead.
Probably he's listening, so he'll definitely. Phantom listens to the streams come to an end. That's what I love about Phantom. He doesn't just come in; he listens. He listens to it. He listens to the show. So Phantom, he's hearing. Send your comments in who you want to put on that left hand side instead of Modric. So we'll go from there. Watkins will score at least a goal coming from Phantom. Oh, no, we can't play Chilwell over there. Phantom, we can't play Chilwell. Chilwell is playing the left back row. Chilwell is already in the list as a left back row. Tony, I was being pedantic. Okay, I was being pedantic. Stephen, I was at the bridge last time we got relegated. 88, if I remember. Is it 1988? Damn,
that's
a long time ago. Yeah, these are the legends. Tony, one of the legends over here. He says, I remember correctly, we look worse now. Okay. I mean, you can. I mean, I like when you compare and trying to compare and contrast because that's a long time ago. But you have to remember.
But also, it's a young team and it's a lot of players we brought in.
Heritage.
Yeah. What do you say, Metaface?
I said that is heritage. You supported us in the lowest times when we got relegated back in '88 as well. That is football heritage.
Right. I miss having Havertz. He would be good for Jackson.
Are you mad?
Jesus Christ.
Bro said Havertz. Have you seen his open goal miss from a few weeks ago for Arsenal where it was literally open goal? He's jumped in the air, somehow hit it wide of the post. That's who you want in this team.
To be fair,
not be serious.
To be fair, baby Drogba, he ain't being good either. To be fair, he's missed a few saves.
Who, Jackson?
Yeah, he's been to the front of goal.
Yeah, guys, but he's not Havertz level. Do you know what I mean?
Guys, this is something new I'm bringing to the channel. I want to see if our fan base can record themselves, even if it's audio or video. You can record yourself on every match game. You can record yourself and then send me the footage, and I'll edit it and I'll add some stuff for it for the platform to know your review on each and every game. I don't know, Metaface would love to do that. Metaface would like to do that.
I don't go to every single game, but I do go to a fair few at the bridge.
You don't have to go to the game. You don't have to go to the game. If you go to the game, yes, that's fine. That's a plus. If you don't go to the game, you can sit in your house. If you can do a short record for us on your review on the game and how you see the game, we can upload it on the platform. This is how the members we have here can also contribute more. We're trying to get you guys connected more to the channel because it's very difficult trying to get more of the UK fan base on our platform. And I put in the shift and I put in a lot of work. And then I think that, and let's see what the members can also offer Blue Clouds Media here to make this work a little bit easy and trying to get the numbers going. So Metaface will try and do that something for us. Maybe, hopefully, after the game, he might do a recording, which we can upload on the channel. So, Steven, I think we're going to wrap up. I don't know what else I did not say over here. Metaface, you want to add anything more to the stream? Be my guest, brother.
I'm saying just get the 3 points on Sunday.
Yep.
Still up the Chelsea.
Up to Chelsea, my brother. Chelsea prepared 26 million bid to sign Dortmund's Moukoko. That's a Moukoko. Moukoko.
Oh, Yusuf Moukoko.
Yeah, Moukoko. You see for Moukoko.
Oh, I think I saw the source of that. I think I've seen the source of that. Yeah, it's not great.
So another player. He's not getting much game time. But last season he was outstanding. He was so good. Chelsea are trying to get into it. That guy is a good player, and he's already playing the highest level, Champions League, Bundesliga. So I think that he can do much better if he comes to the Premier League. Let's get him. If he can. But there's no sense getting too many. Steven, remember,
Bro, we won't get him. We're not going after him. Trust me.
You don't think so? You don't? You
Bro,
don't trust the source?
I know the name of the source. It's not even Football London. People are quoting it as Football London. It's some other guy who it's not even a guy. It's an organization or something.
Figures.
Yeah. They're not good, bro. Trust me, they're not good. I can't recall them ever
I've
saying a
got
single
some
thing
news
that
from
landed.
there, which was authentic before, Steven. I think
was
last
what?
season. Yeah, I've got some news from there before, which was reliable. Maybe they tap into someone else, and then they put it
Maybe.
up there.
Bro,
Maybe.
I can't remember them having a story that actually landed. It's why I'm very skeptical of them.
Okay. All right, Steven. So, let's wrap up. We've done an hour. I don't want to go over it. At least 1 hour, 1 minute is enough. Let's wrap up, Steven. What do you want to say before this? We bring the stream to an end, and everything that we've talked about, bring it to conclusion. Then I'll go to Metal Face, then myself.
Sure. Obviously the usual. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn the bell notifications on. You'll never miss a stream or a video that's posted on here. Like the stream as well. It helps support the channel. And yeah, if you're new here or even if you're not and you just weren't aware, when I go to games, I try to get some videos of like the fans, the players, stuff like that, goal celebrations, things like that. And they get posted as YouTube shorts and on the other platforms. I think you post it on the TikTok platform as well. So make sure you go and look at the other social media sites as well: TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, all of them. Give follows on that. And
I think I have to get a script for Steven. Steven is all over the place. I have to get a script for Steven so he can get his lines right. All right, Metal Face, bro. What's your take?
Right.
Bring us to conclude this video
everyone
for
that
us.
tuned in. You know, show your love to the channel and Clear Lake Up.
That's right.
That's all I've got to say. Clear Lake Up.
What is that? Clear Lake Up.
Clear Lake out. Clear Lake.
Clear Lake out. Oh,
yeah,
Clear Lake.
My club,
oh, wow.
That hurts. That hurts.
Disgraceful, man.
All right. Oh yeah, he's not happy with what is going on. Ziyech is playing in Champions League football. We don't care. He's not gonna win it. Don't worry about it.
Man thinks I care about Ziyech.
Phantom, I don't care about Ziyech.
I wanted this man out time ago.
Phantom, I don't care about Ziyech. But anyway, thanks for letting us know. Maatsen over Modric. He says Maatsen over Modric. Can Palmer play left wing? No, but Palmer can play right wing. He's good with the right wing because he's left-footed. So he has to play on the right wing to be able to cut in. If you see one of those goals that he scored during the Cup games, FA Cup games or something like that, think about Cup game. That wonderful goal is coming from his left foot. So he's good playing on the right instead of the left. Because he's not right. He's not right-footed. So thank you very much. I hope to hear back from Metal Face soon. Once he gets some video done for me, he can send it to me, or maybe either Google Drive or Google Link, or maybe if it's that small, do what?
Probably send it to you on Twitter. If I send you a video.
Yeah, either Twitter or Discord, whatever. You can find me. Blue Clouds Media is everywhere on the planet. So you can find me.
God bless.
Yeah, reaction. Yeah, I want to do a fun reaction on the channel where I put in reviews of videos from our fans and what they think. So Tony, if you're watching us, if you can do something for me, I'll be very, very happy to have you on. Guys, Lil Desperandos, like I always say, Steven, thank you very much for joining us here and then having your say and also helping out with the stream here. And also want to thank each and every one, my crew of the day, Phantom of Mini Topic, I123, love you, Metal Face Doom, Tony Tiger, who else? I123, I just mentioned. Then Bank from Senegal, my brother also. Thank each and every one, and those that couldn't get to join us here. Much love to you. We'll see you guys again on Monday. Stay blessed and protect yourself at all time. And also remember, safety first. Bye-bye and enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blue Clouds TV.